today the live is about why weren't you prepared? You know how sometimes your parents will be like, why, why you ain't clean your room up? Why you ain't clean your room up? And then sometimes we say, like, why weren't you prepared? Like, it just feels, so many people just making it seem like they just got caught off guard. You feel me? So today we're going to talk about why weren't you prepared? What up, Carmen? And then how to never get caught like this ever again. This one's a freebie. And also I want to know what it is that me, O Ye Son, can do for you now that you're in this particular situation. Like, what is it that I can do for you since you got caught unprepared, right? Because you got caught, it just seems like the world got caught unprepared, and I'm getting all this tension and anxiety in my inbox and messaging, just all over. I'm immune to it. I'm immune to all these viruses. I'm immune to anxiety. Like, I see what's going on, but it's easy for me, but a lot of people can't. So I also want to see what people need from me as well. But we have to be accountable. I want to talk about accountability first. So first off, I want to talk about accountability. I do have a couple things that I do want to offer. What up, God? Peace, bearded Heru in the building. Yes, you got caught lacking. Still staying strong no matter what's going on, staying ready so you don't have to get ready. A lot of y'all say that you staying ready so you don't have to get ready, but you weren't ready. So let's get the prayer popping first, and then let's get it in. I'm O Ye Son, Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia. What's your team zodiac? What city and state are you in? And please share this video if you can. Abdul Kultai Falatai, Wabazon Gama Farragoon, Shalel Kaloon. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I am a part of all, and all is a part of me. And I am one with all, and all is one with me. And I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. And I can be all that I wish in all as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, I can. All does, I do. Istanje Ilaku. So, Shantae Young is on here. Wow. Hey, Ebony. Team Aries in Brooklyn. Team Capricorn. Warner Robbins. Team Capricorn, New York City. Yeah, a lot of y'all. Who wasn't ready? Let's do a show of hands. If you weren't ready for this and it caught you off guard, press 1. Okay? If this isn't bothering you at all, if none of this is bothering you whatsoever, press 0. Okay? If this is not bothering you at all, this thing that's going on, I call it a thingy, press 0. If they caught you off guard and you weren't ready, press 1. What up, Erica? Team Pisces in the building. Ebony's in the building. Peace, mama. Shantae is in the building. My favorite word. What up, Latasha? Charity's in the building. Absolutely, the Emperor is up in here. What up, Lanika? How you feeling? Natasha Williams, I need you to help me tie my shoe up. Yes. So this is also kind of checking in with folks. And I want to just give my unscripted, unfiltered perspective of what is happening. All right. What up, Marcus? It is an OG situation. I got a .05 in the building, right? So here's the thing. So why was the world called unprepared? If maybe the people that I deal with, like y'all saying, man, I was prepared. So where was the rest of folks at? Why weren't other people prepared? Where were they lacking at when it was time for them to get ready? What do you think that people lacked right now? Or what do you think people need right now, other than to calm the F down? You know what I'm saying? Or to have more sex? What do you think is something that people need? And then I want to know, like I said, what do you need from me? I have so many skill sets. People come to me for different things. So I don't want to just be like, you should do astrology right now because you're in the house and you should do this. Like, I don't know what you want. So, and I'm tired of telling people what they should do. So I'm asking you, from what you know about me, what do you need? Or what is the problem that you have right now that I can help you solve? That's really how I can serve people. I did get a message from my business coach, was like, yo, you have an obligation to keep serving people. I was like, what? She was like, no discounts. You don't have to run nothing on sale or give nothing away for free, but you can't shut down my business because people are in this thingy thing, right? Let me just be frank. There's only a pandemic in the mind of others. It's not a pandemic physically. It's what you give attention to. So I've seen the wokest of the wokers, of the hoteppers, of the consciouses, of the magickies, of the initiated falling for this on every level. So the highest level you can fall for this is, I need to run to the hospital. Your body can produce the symptoms by falling asleep, listening to this on television, and waking up to it first thing in the morning. Your body can produce the symptoms because it keeps hearing it, okay? I'm not even going to talk about all the things that are being slid right underneath your nose at this time that you're not paying attention to. What up, Vonda? Those in fear look outside themselves for answers. But they were always in fear. See, now you can see everybody's fear on the surface. Now you can see, Alviette is in here. Hi, baby. Ooh, Stephanie's in here. Peace, queen. Roll back, God. Tigo is in the building. So there's always a warning before the storm. Blinded, they are blind. Who's blind? No, everybody's looking at the eye that they have. Tigo, can you come on here? I'm gonna need Tigo to step on here for a second with me to discuss some of this. I'm gonna need some help on my Instagram account today. If you're available, how to invest in gold. Well, the first thing I would say is, why would you want to invest in gold? Next, that was good. Think about why you're doing things first before you're doing it. When you are afraid, you call these things towards you. Yeah, but this fear that everybody had, they didn't catch it from somebody else. Somebody let it out. All of those who are expressing fear were harboring fear, and now fear is off the porch. Are we clear? Let's just do hashtag fear is off the porch, if you feel what I'm saying. What up, Chantel, Carion, Vonda's in the building. Hey, Alice. If you just got here, press 2 if you shared the video, because somebody still wants to know, like, why weren't you prepared? You know what I'm saying? What happened that you just was asleep at the wheel when this thing came about, right? Now, so a lot of y'all come to me for insight. So if you really would like to know, I'm going to tell you quickly what play is being run, okay? You had fear inside of you. There were a whole bunch of sleeper cells, hypochondriacs in the world who were pretending that they weren't hypochondriacs. Then when they had an opportunity and they blew the whistle, all hypochondriacs come out. We'll pay attention to you. They all came out. A lot of the movie stars and actors are movie stars and actors for a reason. So they're getting paid to tell you they have the coronavirus, but they're not showing you any paperwork. You know, I just came on here. I just had sex with Beyonce and Jay-Z just signed me to The Rock. Well, don't you want to see a contract or some pictures of me and Beyonce together doing something? So why we so easy to fall for things and ask people, you know what I'm saying? Like quick stuff. We just believe whatever. So they knew we had fear inside of us. Not me. They knew they knew a lot. The majority had fear inside. They knew the majority was hypochondriacs. And then all of a sudden they knew that they could pay actors to say whatever because, oh, you should say this so we can protect people. From who? Right? So you have fear in you now because you don't have no defenses. Remember last year I kept telling everybody, buy some spiritual protection. Why didn't you buy it? Why didn't you buy the spiritual protection when I was like, go get you some spiritual protection? Work with your tools, work with your amulets, pray, learn the miracle prayer, come to these magical classes. Why people wasn't coming? Because they thought stuff was going to stay sweet, right? So let's fast forward. This year is a census year. Everybody please type census. census. So the census, we need a head count. And every year the census, people don't show up. So they said, let's get a disease out here or a virus to make you get tested. Now that will get you, you'll get when the virus is there, you got to go get tested. They want your address. They know where you at. They count heads. If you want a stimulus check, you're going to have to fill out some paperwork with your correct address. They're going to know where you at. If you register to vote, because this is a voting year, you're going to have to tell them what your correct address is. So the three biggest things in the United States, they got you. In a census year, they know where you at. You get tested, they're going to know where you at. If you want a stimulus check, they know where you at. And then if you want to vote, they know all of your buttons. Why do y'all fall for things so easily? Why is everybody so prepared to fall for things versus saying, I ain't falling for that? Why don't we do that? That can't hurt us. That's impossible to hurt us if we say, I'm not going to be taken advantage of mentally by giving you this attention. Erica says, yes, she was caught off guard, not scared, just aware of how much anything can and will happen. My business is prospering, but the company I work for isn't. Bong bong. It's the Magic Johnson play. Because they're running it through your sexual desires or lack of. Because now they're telling you social distancing. They're telling you, don't touch people. Don't interact with people. So Instagram is making a killing. Twitter is making a killing. The phone lines, everything that's got something to do with communications is making a killing right now because you failed for the social distancing, which they want to now put that in play because the next thing that's going to happen is black people going to make it into a joke. They're going to make social distancing into a joke. White people are going to run with it and they're going to be like, oh, you're too close to me. But they can't enforce it because they put you in jail. There's too many people in jail. So what they going to do to you? They can't. You see, there's been no shootings. There's been no nothing. This program, this play is so fierce. But why weren't you prepared for this play being run? Hey, Aisha. Hi, baby. I love you. What up, Sonny Gravely? How you feeling? Going to say it stupid. I ain't really want to just come out. You see, I caught myself. I'm trying to get myself together today. Yes, the census. Census. Maria says, I have 3 medallions. I definitely won't talking to you because your ass is strapped. A lot of folks are not strapped. What up, Ben? The Magic Johnson play. I'm going to touch someone. Right. I'm definitely trying to get touched. You feel me? I'm touching myself. Over here, Central Villa, man, it's so much sage over here and Palo Santo and refrigerator with groceries and all of that. And even if I got all this extra body fat that it ain't going to kill me not to eat for a couple of days to sit it down. They ain't turning nobody's lights off. They ain't asking for no rent. They ain't turning nobody's water off. But they got martial law on your brain because you gave up the power. Why weren't you prepared? Come on, it's more people on here that wasn't prepared. All of y'all act like y'all was ready for this. You was not ready. You was not ready for like a quarantine. And the power that we have lent to this thingy that they're calling a virus, the power that we have lent to it has made it so great. Why couldn't we lend the power of our ideals to all of us being healthy, wealthy, and wise? Programming, because there wasn't any programming to say, let's cheer for everybody. Where was the, right, Bill Wan said, freak the world, don't stop, you got to keeping on. But where's the energy to empower greatness, money, divine energy, prosperity, sex, orgasms? Where's that energy? Why is fear so easily come up to the forefront? Because everybody was already holding fear. What up, Akila? What up, Daniel? You had 10K stacked. Now, I ain't talking about the money. Now, there's some people around here that definitely was not prepared for the money. And you can see that too. Because that's what people want answers for. Yo, I'm afraid to lose my job. When will I be able to do this? When will I be able to do that? How will I be able to blah, blah, blah? Bill wants to know such thing as martial law is too much at stake. They don't want you. They got to keep you working now. Because they can't just feed the army and your ass stay at the house. It's got to be some production. That's why, are you listening between the lines? Trump was like, yo, we're going to, I can see that this will be over soon. Because he already know what to do. He already know. I got the formula in my refrigerator for probably most everything. But why were we so unprepared? I'm going to quit saying we. Let's switch the conversation. How do we get prepared? How do we switch the situation from where we are, from where people are now to where you like to see things? Are you tired of the fear and would you like other people to be prosperous? Would you like someone else to be prosperous? Of course, because your ass is in Hawaii and nobody can fly into Hawaii. So Amina's like, I don't want it to end. Let's rest. Fuck it. Because she's out at the beach in Hawaii. So I know she just wants to rest. Pivot is definitely what you should be doing. Everybody should pivot, of course. We didn't listen to our spirit. This is good. Why didn't people listen to their spirit? Or why didn't people listen to spirit guides? Because I'm a spirit guide. So why didn't people listen to Kair? Why didn't they say, I'm going to learn this miracle prayer. I'm going to learn this meditation. I'm going to trust my magic more. I have a friend who went and got all the medallions when they was on sale. They was up. And as soon as the money fell, they still had all their sorcery materials and they panicked. They panicked. And I was like, hey, you know you got a lot of stuff there. You know you got a lot of jewels hanging. What happened to your magic? And they was like, yeah. Amina always knew they was coming because we know who's running things. So for those the tantrikas out here and the spirit guys and the sacred space holders, you know what I'm saying? They was already setting this thing up for you to win. Well, at least for the people who would listen. It's your ears, man. You get to determine what you're listening to. What up, Dream Talk 1 God? Peace to the fam. What up, 7724? A lot of y'all do not like to control your hearing. Marcus said providing information in a step-by-step process and the dissemination of that information. That won't help. Boy, let me go. I want to tag that one right there. I want to tag that one. Marcus says, if we provide information in a step-by-step process and then disseminate that information, he thinks that will work. That won't work. Everything I give is in a step-by-step process, and jokers still don't do it. They still run off on the plug. What up, Return of the Goddess? Bill Wan was teaching the youth on this years ago. And now, all of us, you kind of forget what people told you. Like, yo, you need to have a home-based business. You need a website. You need some emails. Because people still got money. Stuff is still being bought. Trucks are still moving. But you was looking for this check. You wasn't looking for freedom. Bill Wan going in right now. His team Aries. He just had a birthday, so he just giving y'all all the damn business. He was like, too many fools. I can feel that. What up, Felicia? Latasha said, my magic was telling me about the financial losses, and I kept thinking, my money good. What these cards talking about? Nah, your money wasn't. If you don't know how to trade, if you do not know how to trade, where's my stuff at? I'd like to show y'all something real quick. Like, the recession is here. I'm gonna pull something up on my screen here in a second. The recession is already here, right? And I certainly have proof to show you. So, but you can make money while okay, let me say this. In a recession doesn't mean that money is going away. Money just moves from one place to the other on the market. Does everybody understand that? Everybody type from one place to the other. So I'm going to show you how money is moving. All right? I'm going to show you why you don't want to buy a house right now. Hey, Jasmine. Jasmine, can we do our YouTube video right after this? Yes, I'm in the mood, so I'm ready to. This is like my time right here. Somebody said they'd like for me to start doing 11:11 meditations again. I definitely can. I can commit to that. What up, Debbie? Adrian is in the building. It's a repeat of '08. Look for the pivot from one place to another. What up, Moonchild? From one place to another. From one place to another. I'm trying to get my. I probably could pull it up on. What is my joint? So yeah, I'm not even gonna ask is anybody trading. I'm gonna just pull up some charts, okay, and then we just gonna get at it. What up, Michael? My aunt Craig Stevens in the building. Team Leo, Houston, Texas in the building. Yeah, but like the step-by-step instructions thing, that's not gonna work. Because people still can't follow instructions. That's the thing. People weren't prepared because people can take orders, but they can't follow instructions. All right. Let me see. Can I pull this up? The SPY. Good gracious. I really want. Okay, this is what I really want right here. Okay, so let's turn the screen around and let me show y'all something about the money. Can I show y'all about the money? It's really in the money. It's really in the money about why people weren't prepared. But you don't really have to be afraid of the money going nowhere, right? Okay, so let's look at all this together. Alrighty, let's turn the screen around. Turn the screen around. Okay, how's this? All right. So, if you follow my cursor, you see over here, this is, oh, that's the housing market. I don't want to do that. Let's start up here. So this red line, when things broke this red line, that means the recession started. And this is a week chart. So 3 weeks ago, your recession officially started. And they're trying to let you know what I'm saying? But see how it's going down? It's a major sell-off, right? And then this is NASDAQ. Look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ is the technology. Big sell-off. All of this stuff is going up, 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 up. Then it's going down, 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 down. It's going to keep going down too. Then, this is the housing market. You better not buy a house right now. You don't get your head peeled. Don't do it. So we got the line marked at when it goes below this line. It's where the recession is in place, and it's going to stay in place, right? But watch this last graph right here. Rich people are putting their money in something called the VIX, VIX. And they're moving hundreds of millions and hundreds and tens of billions of dollars over here. So look at, why is this chart going up and all of these are going down? Don't you see all of these going down? Where's all the money at? They put it in the VIX. You only really got to study 5 charts to see what's happening. What happened today? Let's go look at what happened today. This one's probably looking really crazy. Woo! All the money's in they're just dumping money in the VIX. The housing market. Look how far the housing market is below this line. Don't buy no house right now. Boom. Joe's trying to get out from up on the house. They're trying to sell some stuff right now. That's the ES. I think is that the S? What is the ES? This is NASDAQ and this is the SPY. Right? Yeah. So they put all their money over here. They're not going to lose any money. Never. But we don't know how to play big money stuff. We don't. We weren't ready. Nobody was trying to learn how to trade when there was remember last year I was just like, come on, everybody. Let's just learn how to trade. Come on. Can we all learn how to trade? We didn't want to do that. Hey, Ebony, how you feeling? What up, Kathy? What up, Crystal Brown? The inverse. What up, Sonya? The bull candle is forming. The Bulls is not about to run back, player. They're out there all the way out, and it's being manipulated. No. It's about to be an OF. How about that Ripple XRP? I mean, we can go look at it. Of course, I don't have a problem looking. I don't look at nothing before I look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing first? Before somebody starts talking about some other currency. How's Bitcoin doing? So when somebody asks me what am I looking at, I am doing the math. I've been looking at it. Let me come back over here, just in case. Hold it. Where's my thingy? So once again, this is the week chart. Bitcoin's been making a little surge right here. See that? Turn it over there. This is the week chart. This is the day chart. But this is just a flag. This is a bear flag. This ain't nothing but a pullback. Don't get think, oh, it's going to the moon. It's not going to the moon. It might turn right back around on y'all. So I really didn't want to get into like trading and stuff like that. If you want to, what up, Gav? Gav Beats in the building. What up, Internally Grateful? Thanks for joining us today. My whole topic is just about why weren't you prepared and what you gonna do now. Okay? So, what is the VIX? There's a YouTube video on what the VIX is and why all the rich companies put their money over there in the VIX. So you think American Airlines they just moving their money over in the VIX. What is it in general? Yeah, I planned on going through trading after getting out of coding school. Who's gonna hire? Who's always making money? Traders or people in the coding? Now I want you too far in to quit. So please continue. What up, Annika? What up, cousin? Kimberly Savage in the building. What up? Nobody knows what the VIX is. VIX. Nobody knows what the VIX is. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nobody even knew what the VIX was. Where they put money. Adrian said you're absolutely correct. Just looked at my Coinbase and Bitcoin went almost up $400. Adrian got her a little bit of money. You better take some profits, Adrian. I mean, over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over the last 8 days, yeah. And then you can turn on the well, it's going back up. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and cop me a little something. I better cop. Let me cop a couple coins today myself. Can't hurt. Let me put a little order in myself. Yeah, because between the full moon and the new moon, the price is going up, but the crash is going to be stupid. Oh yeah, after when it get back to this, like it's the new moon now. Oh, so it's about to fall again. This is it right here. This is the new moon. I should have put the sell order in. Switch that. Reverse that position on that 75. I'm putting in a sell order everywhere. Sell. The moon don't lie. I ain't getting ready to show y'all that. That's too much. Hi, Ayanna Davis. I think in Oakland. Peace to the Queen. Yeah, where the traders at? What do you suggest? I suggest that you learn how to trade. The numbers are not... Jamisha Moore. Numbers climbing. You're not looking at the trend. Volatility index. Boom! I like that. The VIX get better against the VIX bets against the market. Go ahead, Faith. Look at my traders on here teaching. Should have put a candle on it. Jasmine said, it's all candle magic. It's all candle magic. What up, Barefoot? Peace to the God. HQ is in the building. It's all candle magic. It's all magic. Can we get back to what do y'all need from me? Do y'all need help with? I mean, I can show you where to go for forex training and I'm not learning how to trade. But what do you need personally? You looking for your money? What are you looking for? Jasmine told me today everybody's worried about their money. Shad the God, peace to the fam. Press 2 if you share this video. Where all these people come from? If you send me a friend request, please make sure you send me a message. I gotta always say that. Are you praying? I was on a platform, but it got too expensive. If you were smart, you would have cashed in already and have some positions in a firm place, and now you can short the market daily. Latasha, please send me a message. You my new friend. Oh, this is the separation too. This is where you find your new friends at. I'm looking for people who practice yoga, people who meditate, who know how to read charts. If that's you, inbox me right now. Don't worry about sending me no friend request. Get off of here. Send me a message right now. If you're into yoga, meditation, Tai Chi, and trading and technology, you need to hit me now. I'm trying to be your friend. If you ain't into business, technology, or culture, you got to go. I don't have a problem. I'm looking for my new friends. 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 Yes, I be Slam. What it do? Look, man, all we want, Bill Wan, you coming on here? I'm gonna switch over to my phone. I'm gonna switch over to my phone for IG. I know Facebook, y'all love it, but I just have more fun on IG because now you can have two people and you can have a more intelligent and grown folks conversation. Yeah. Oh, yeah, what do you do on a drought? What do you do? This is just like selling drugs. What do you do when it's a drought? You think it's a shortage of money, but it's really not. Somebody got it held up over they just told you it was a drought. Nicole said, I need to help with buying Bitcoins and gold. Why to have money in different paper? Right. Who hit me to the game? What up, Stephanie and Lawanda? Thanks for sharing, everybody who pressed 2. Ebony, I didn't know that you traded. You need to send me a message and say, I trade. Don't just you need to send a message and be like, I trade, I do yoga, I meditate, then tell me what else after that. But I'm looking for them 3 things right now in my new friends list, right? Can you have a discussion about business? Can you have a discussion about technology? And can you have a discussion about culture? If you can't have a discussion about those 3 things without your emotions getting all into it, then we can't be associates, we can't be friends, and you shouldn't want anybody to be your friend either. Why weren't you prepared? Why weren't you prepared? Because to get prepared, you have to figure out what it was that stopped you from being prepared. Who wants to be honest? I can help with meditation and tech. So meditation comes up under what? That's culture. Meditation comes up under culture. But meditation actually comes up under technology. Meditation is a technology. Who that came over here and sent me a message already? Michael Irvin was like, he need to get some of that honey mead. Where my man Sincere at? We got honey mead too. Man, it's like a commercial if I just go and I'm not even gonna start talking about how we stocked up over here. You know what happened last night, right? Last night we went over. Yesterday was a strictly abundance game. Since they tried to keep us inside, they're not really keeping you inside because they can't enforce it. They can't enforce it. So how they gonna do it? Does that make any sense? Yeah, I don't know. Tiffany Thomas is watching. What up, dude? Natural, Moon and Aries. My daddy does it. He teaches me. All the signs was there. You know why you wasn't watching? Because you didn't care. None of you cared. If you got caught slipping, it's because you really didn't care. You really didn't care. You really didn't have a plan. You was like, I'm unprepared. I don't have a plan, and I'm hanging around the wrong people. Wow. You were hanging around the wrong people. This virus, this quote-unquote pandemic that's moving so fast is because you were hanging around the wrong people. You weren't hanging around anybody who was doing magic. You weren't hanging around anybody who was like had a plan. You was hanging around losers. You was hanging around people who were spiritually immature. You were hanging around people who were really lazy, and it was a reflection of you. And you was afraid of hurting people's feelings. Oh, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't hurt nobody's feelings. The streets teach you always to be observant. It's a $1,000 lesson I'm about to give you. What's the number one skill of a hustler? Bill Wan, you can't answer. Everybody else out here, what? Listen, I'm going to ask this question and I'm going to give you this game while I'm waiting for some answers to come in. What up, Marie? What's the number one skill of a hustler? I think I might send somebody $5 or $10 whoever the first person that gets it right. What's the number one skill of a hustler? On your Cash App. You got to have Cash App. And then I'm going to send it to you. All right? You had a hint, but the word didn't come out exactly, so it's got to be the word. What is the number one skill of a hustler? I want to see. Now, the reason I'm asking this question is because the whole thing, the scare didn't start in China. It was when America started talking about it that it went around the world, because we have the largest media outlet. We needed the most help in the money. So what is the American dream, everyone? Flipping is not. Flipping is definitely not. Marketing is not one. Keep hustling is not the number one rule. What up, Atiba? Manifesting is not the word. Manifesting is not the number one skill of a hustler. Adrian said she was being lazy. Watch your surroundings. That's 3 words. It's one word. It's one word. Observation is really close. Mindfulness is really close. Belief is close. Never get caught slipping. Too many words. Repetition. Daryl Mooney, what's the number one skill of a hustler? Nobody wants me to send them $10 on Cash App. I'm going to send you $10 on Cash App if you get this right. Create demand. Nope. Gift of gab. Nope. Watch your surroundings. Close. Nope. Always get it by any means necessary. Hell no. Being rich. Nope. Faith. Nope. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Nope. Ain't no real hustlers on here. Pivot. Nope. I done said it before. I wish I would give y'all the... Jasmine, I like following instructions, but that's not the number one skill of a hustler. It's not manifest. Adapting is close. Never get caught slipping. You already said that. Unique. Nope. Nope. Oshun observation. I want to know who going to send me some money because you got it wrong. Everybody who got it wrong, you owe me $1 because you don't have it. I'm about to tell you the number one skill of a hustler. Belief is not it. Jamie, I see you up in here. Jamie is a pastor and she does makeup and she trying to get to $10. Observant, that's close. Nope. Determination, nope. It's definitely not profit. What's the number one skill of a hustler? I'm asking everybody, what's the number one skill of a hustler? It's not planning, it's not consistency, it's not preparation, it's not stay ready so you got to get ready, it's not knowing, it's not prepared, it's not meditation, it's not desire, it's not tenacity. All of you are wrong. One word. 8 letters. I should write it down. Let me write it down. So I wrote it down. So now nobody adaptable. Nope. Preparedness. Nope. Knowing. Nope. Vision. Preparation. Nope. None of that. Skill is closing. Nope. Determination. Nope. Hustle. No. I'm going to go back. Keep guessing because as soon as I networking, no. I'm just hitting with a bunch of no. What's the number one skill of a hustler? This is why none of y'all was ready. This is why everybody's off. Because none of you are hustlers. How can the number one skill of a hustler be hustle? No, it's not flipping. It's not staying free. Staying free is good, but that's not it. Just tell us, please. No, I'm trying to get somebody to get the money. I should have known it was going to be somebody who'd be around me all the time. Y'all can stop guessing. We have a winner. He cheated, though, because I already told him. Yeah. Awareness. 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 We have a winner. He on the way over to my house, too. Now I got to get him some money. Now I got to get him $10. No, not dedication, not relationships. Awareness. Awareness. What up, Sean? Number one skill of a hustler is awareness. Not learning, awareness. Listening is up under awareness. Vision is up under awareness. Awareness. We already got a winner. Now I got to get it, Joker, $10. How many of y'all gonna send me? How many of y'all gonna send me some money for giving you the game? Let me put my Cash App up. Let me put my Cash App up. Here's my Cash App. Everybody gave Erykah Badu some money for everybody gave Erykah Badu $1 to come and sing to them and make them feel better, but she didn't give you no game. He kind of cheated. Y'all wasn't going to get it. We can definitely see nobody else was. Akilah, you said aware. Nah. What's my Cash App? Yes, send me more. How much is this game worth? I'm giving you to get you prepared. So now pay like you weigh. Now we going to see. You see my Cash App. I'm giving you game. And now I'm going to see how many people going to give me $1. I'm going to see how many people going to give me pay like you weigh. Because everybody got money. Who said that? Marcus, you didn't say. Awareness was not your first, bro. I read every answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, there is 9 letters in awareness. My bad. Because I did write it down. If you write it is 9 letters. My fault. Who said it? Because I need to know who did say it before him. Yeah, Rashid. My Cash App. Hold on, let me put my Cash App in here because somebody's being honorable and they want to know how they can give me some money for this game. I still got one more thing to tell you about being prepared. This is the one. Hold on. Now, what is the American dream? Here goes some money. Here goes a way for somebody to make more money. What is the American dream? I ain't gonna tell you what. It's one word too. What's the American dream? What is the American dream built on? What is the American dream built on? What up, the erotic scribe? Thank you, Queen Rashid. There go OE517 is my Cash App. Now, freedom is not the American dream. You only so this game is only worth $1 that I'm giving you right now. Boy. Yes it was. I only said awareness and relationships. Marcus and I both said it. Did you say it before Rashid said it? What is the American dream? We moving on to something else now. What is the American dream? American dream is not happiness, is not freedom. I just gave you a clue with the hustle. Now listen, these questions go together. Number one skill of a hustler is awareness. So what's the American dream? Because the American dream is made up of hustlers. What's another word? What's another word for hustler in America? They do not want. Thank you so much. I see some Cash Apps coming through. That's what I'm talking about. Some folks in there appreciate the game. I'm trying to give you some more game on how you can get your bread right. Thank you, Ashley. Thank everybody who sent whatever you sent. What is the other word for hustler? What is the other word for hustler in the United States of America? Thank you, my brother. I missed it. If you say you said it first before Rashid, then I won't give it to Rashid. I give it to you. I'm only giving one of y'all. So if I scroll back and I see that you said it before him, then I'll give it to you. Then I'll be like, send me your Cash App. It's not Aldo, entrepreneurship. Chris Enlighten, entrepreneur. Ding, 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 ding. So I got somebody on Instagram and I got somebody. The name for hustler is entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs built America. So the American dream is built on entrepreneurship. That I can start a business, solve someone's problem, and make money off of it and get rich. That is the American dream. What's the American dream? Can anybody type it back? Who can type it back? Can somebody type it back? What is the American dream? I just told you. Let me repeat myself. Now, this is more games, so I want another Cash App. I'm telling you, a lot of you didn't even know what the American dream was. The American dream is to find a problem, solve it, make money, and then get rich by solving someone's problem. Then they started cheating, and they started creating problems that they could solve. Here's a virus. I'm going to solve it. This is an entrepreneurial move. If you understand what I just said, press 5. If you do not, press 0. If you understand what I just said, press 5. If you do not, press 0. We're going to wait. See, I said it one time. I want to see who caught it. I see a 5 there. Chris and Lighton caught it. El Vajra caught it. I'm going to say it again. I just want to see who paying attention right now. I see a couple 5s out here. I see Bedford out here. If you don't hit 5 and I'm giving you game, then what you should do is you should be like, oh, let me send him some more because he's giving me game. The American dream is to find a problem, solve it, make money, and get rich by doing so. Boom! That's the American dream. But then guess what? They started cheating. People started cheating. They started creating problems so they could solve them and create artificial wealth. And we out here chasing artificial wealth. Man, I love y'all. It's some honorable folks out here, even if you ain't doing but $1 or $2. Somebody gonna send me 50 though for this game. Watch. Somebody gonna send me 20. Somebody gonna send me 10. Because they know I can't eat off $1. My pineapple juice costs more than that. I just crushed a can. My pineapple juice cost me $5. Am I good enough for a pineapple juice? That's why I said press 5. I got 5 on it. And the American dream is entrepreneurialism. So when you look at this coronavirus, COVID-19, somebody created something out of nothing that all of you bought and agreed on was a problem, and you will change your habits and actions because of an assumed problem, which was actually mind control. We did all of this stuff. And nobody said this coronavirus is mind control. But it's just a test of how long they can control your mind. Because they give us a disease every year since 1999, but they can't keep our attention because we go off and do other things. So it's just a trick. It's just a test to see what does it take this time to get us to let the fear out. How do we open up their crown chakra? Did you know corona means crown? Who knew that? Press 1 if you knew that corona means crown. Press it. You want to heal from the coronavirus? You want to heal from the coronavirus? What stone is for the crown chakra? What color is it? Why don't you put some amethyst up here? You crystal healers? I can't believe. Thank you for that 20. I know why wouldn't you, and amethyst is the crown color. Why wouldn't you have some amethyst? I got amethyst all over the house. Corona means crown. It's a mental thing. It exists right here in the nasal cavity. Until you steam it out, all you gotta do is raise the temperature and it's gone. To see where your head is at. Talk about it, Charity. Boom, 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 boom. Why you ain't got no amethyst set up? You're going all around the place. They coming at your head. They're coming for your dome. Don't let people come for your dome. You got to be more like my man Chris and Lighton. If you come for his dome, you're going to get peeled. You come for my dome, you're going to get peeled. Where's your color coding at? Today's my Mars Day. I have on red. I have on my Archangel Michael medallion. Suited and booted. Amethyst, just around here chilling. because it looks like a crown under the microscope. So how would I heat up my navel cavity? By inhaling some steam. Used to have a hat with an amethyst. I have amethyst on right now. Look, jokers out here is y'all up elementary, my dear Watson. Elementary, my dear Bill Wan. Purple is my Jupiter day. Tomorrow be my Jupiter day. No telling how I'm gonna lace up. I got it. But listen, me and Jasmine getting ready to do this video on YouTube. Jasmine, are we ready? Can we go to YouTube now? I'm ready to switch straight over to YouTube right now. I'm ready to order some food. I ain't going nowhere. Protect your crown. That's it. Why weren't we prepared? Why weren't y'all paying attention, yo? Why weren't people paying attention? You still listening to too much television. Oops. You're listening to too many entrepreneurs who get money from you. See, a really successful hustler, they say the great hustler is a good businessman, and a great businessman is a good hustler. One more time. A great businessman is a good hustler. A great hustler is a good businessman. They're both entrepreneurs. They created something. I was on the phone with somebody this morning. He said he was hanging with Mike Tyson about 3 days ago, for 3 days. He said they're over in Palm Beach, like just meditating and just watching the sun rise and set. Because they're not around, they're an entrepreneur. So when entrepreneurs hang around other entrepreneurs, then you can listen and get other things from different perspectives. Does this make sense? What up, Viola? Kenyatta Asset is here. I saw you out there getting your Tybro competition on too. I seen you. So you're saying that the virus can be steamed out of your nose? Yeah. Water boils at 212 degrees. Take a pot, put some water in it, put some ginger, some salt, some garlic, onions. I mean, not onions. You can put some onions in there, or you can put, because everybody's, vitamin C. Put some orange peels in there. Put some orange peels and some garlic and some salt. And then guess what? But you got it. You got it. First off, what we're going to do here is we're going to appreciate everybody who came in on this Cash App. If you came in on the Cash App, you're getting a prayer. Anabakor, Gejalaki Menka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renat, Amcha Sagvanu, Tahara Nunara, Nah Gibor, the Shea Yekadeka, Kavava Shamran, Barkam Tarum, Rakame, Tazika Taker, to Mead Gamlin, Kasin Kadosh, Baru, Tufka, Nahel Adateka, Yakid Gehel, Amchapanez, Okrea Katushka Teka, Shavatanuka Bel, Ushma, Tazaka Tanu, Yodea Talamot, Baruk Shem, Kavomakuto, Lalam Vaed, Father and Mother Goddess, everybody who said, I'm a seed into O ye son, return it to them 1,000,000-fold. Return the security to them 1,000,000-fold. Return calmness in their consciousness 1,000,000-fold. Bless them with plenty of influx of capital, influx of abundance, influx of wealth. I just want to be the tree that just gives it back to them. If they seed it into me, Father, if they want to seed into me, Father, and Mother Goddess, please, please, please rain on them with abundance. Rain on them with abundance. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. In my name I pray. I'm praying in my name, in O ye son name. This is my request. Woo, ashe, ashe, ashe. Absolutely. I get down with the prayer quick. And not why? If somebody gave you some money, why wouldn't you pray for them? Hello? Hello? Ginger, key lime, turmeric, and cayenne pepper daily with my queen. One shot is a winning nectar. Sniff the heat from your tea, family. What language or tongue is the prayer? That's Hebrew. Yes. What up, Chavis clan? The steam breaks up the mucus. All this info will break up the fear. Preparation destroys fear. Marcus, you gonna make me send you $10. Marcus coming in with the alley-oops. Listen. Preparation will break you up with the fear. So the fear is only affecting you because you wasn't prepared. Not that you wasn't prepared for the coronavirus. You wasn't prepared for the people at the wall of suffering. Who knows about the wall of suffering? Press 1 if you know about the wall of suffering. Press 0 if you never heard of the wall of suffering, because I must educate right now. We got to get into this Instagram. Get out of here. Who has heard of the wall of suffering and who has not? Press 1 if you know why I'm talking about wall of suffering. Press 0 if you've never heard of the wall of suffering, because I'm about to get into it. Oh, this is going to be good. She says, I'm not scared. I just don't have shit. Well, why you ain't got shit? Why did it come to now? Why did you not have shit then and now you ain't got shit now? So if this is a reset button, then what is the need for you? What do you need for you to get some shit? I want you to come over on my Instagram, OU517, when I get off of here, because we're going to talk one-on-one. We're going to solve your problem on IG. Tiffany doesn't know. Like Bernie doesn't know. Barefoot doesn't know. Damn, there's a lot of y'all don't know what the wall of suffering is. Shit, let me get to teaching. Let's get it. Chris Enlightened. Let's go. Okay. Can I get a friend request? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Listen. The wall of suffering. I'm going to tell you the story. That's the best way for me to tell you this story, right? I go see my teacher. My teacher says, you know what? He says, you're going to come back. He says, you're going to come back as, excuse me. He says, you're going to come back as a Christian missionary. I said, who are you talking to? Because he know I believe in reincarnation. He said, you're going to come back as a Christian missionary. I said, man, the Christian missionaries only visit the sick and the shut-in. I ain't with that. He said, well, that's what you're doing because you think that you can save everyone. And you're taking all of your skills trying to save people who you can't save. And so the universe is going to say, well, oh, since he's a big dummy, we're going to let him just come back and visit the sick and shut in with no powers. I say, what? So I look over at his wife, who was my teacher too, and she says, the planet Earth came with a wall of suffering. Please press 2 and share this video. If you have not shared this video yet, please press 2 and share this video. The planet Earth came with a wall of suffering. This is not, this planet has never been for peace and harmony, ever. This is a training ground, and it came with a wall of suffering. And she said, every milliliter of energy you give it, the wall goes up 50 miles high and 50 miles wide. One more time, the wall of suffering, if you give it any ounce of energy, it goes up 50 miles and out 50 miles. She said, multiply that times the amount of people trying to destroy the wall of suffering, something that can't be destroyed. It's like you're trying to destroy oxygen. You cannot destroy the wall of suffering. It grows organically off of energy put into it. Have you ever had sex with somebody and they just feel your energy and you just feel them just taking your energy, just transforming? So I've been on the bottom before and a woman just was on top of me and I was just like, and I've been on top and I seen a woman just surrender and just take all that. That's how the wall of suffering does when you try to tear it down or support it. What are some activities? Oh my goodness. What are some activities? No. Hold it. What are some activities? What are some activities that contribute to the wall of suffering that we do as humans? Watching the news when there's bad news on. Marching in Black Lives Matter. Demonstrating, upset, whining and complaining about anything that the white man or the government is doing, or all of that is contributing to the wall of suffering. And when you stay at the wall of suffering with a Velcro suit, pinned to the wall of suffering, because your whole family's at the wall of suffering, you get to reincarnate as a Christian missionary. I said, well, wait a minute. How do I get away from the wall of suffering? Because I'm trying to help people. He says, I know you're trying to help people. He said, then leave them. Oh, look at my Jade Emperor. He said, leave them. I said, leave them? He said, you must leave the wall of suffering in order to help destroy it. Because the only way you can destroy the wall of suffering, it must have no energy. So when you whine and complain, you go against things, you go against the Tao, you're building up the wall of suffering. You just push. What up, Queen Rashid? Hold on. If y'all just getting here, hold on, pause. I gotta put my Cash App back up in here in Instagram because they went off real quick. Absolutely. Thank you so much. All right. So now when you leave the wall of suffering, where can you go? Who knows where you go when you leave the wall of suffering? No. You can't just stop giving it attention. You can't stay there because your body is you are a body of light. So if you just stay at the wall of suffering, but you pretend it's not there, that's not good enough. It's still getting the energy from you because you're radiating light. You must leave and go to the land of success where only few people are. There's no whining and complaining. They're helping people, all of that. If this is a good word for you and you ain't hit that Cash App yet, hit the Cash App. Because this is game. You gave Erykah Badu $1. You gave all these other folks $1. This is just from Instagram, folks. If you just came on here on Facebook, thank you so much. I'm trying to deliver some people, like they said, the good word for the day. This is a word. So no, you don't ascend to another realm. You go linear. Everybody's always talking so metaphysically. To leave the wall of suffering, you don't go up because the wall of suffering already goes up. Listen, there's homeless people at the wall of suffering sleeping on cardboard boxes. There's homeless people sleeping in tents. There's people who are off the grid who like drink their own urine or got their own water or they live in a bus. They at the wall of suffering. There's people with a studio apartment that's at a wall of suffering. There's people who live in tree houses at wall of suffering. There's 1-bedroom studios. There's 2-bedroom, 1-bath houses. There's 3-bedroom, 2-bath houses. There's 5-bedroom, 5 bathrooms at the wall of suffering. There's condos at the wall of suffering. There are mansions and skyscrapers at the wall of suffering. Some people are contractors. Here we go. It's not acceptance. It's linear. You must move away from it. Move away. You must move away from the wall of suffering. You move away. Not up, because the wall of suffering is just as high as any building or any ascension that you can go. You need to move linear away from the wall of suffering. You see the move? This is the wall of suffering. It's as high as you can't see over. You can't jump over the wall of suffering because, look, somebody's going through some suffering right now. It's being pushed all the time. So all the energy that's coming into the wall of suffering is growing. So you can't ascend higher. You must move laterally. You must move this way, right? Now, when you move away, there's a gravitational pull that's going to try to pull you right back. Just on time for the real estate. Talk about it, Lisa. Just on time for the real estate. If this is that good word, you see that Cash App down there. I'm doing the best I can today. I thank everybody who poured a seed into me too. And if you just got here, please press 2 if you shared the video. My name is Oye's son. I am Oye's son, and I'm Team Taurus. And right now I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and I live in the land of success. And I stay next door to Pope jokers who live at the wall of suffering. But a contractor at the wall of suffering is what I used to be. I used to be a contractor at the wall of suffering where I would fight for your freedom. I would say, you are under the spell. Please let me free you. Jesus is wrong. The religions are wrong. The Illuminati this. Let me tell you all these facts. Whoa, come over here. Come over here. I would just battle. But I was giving energy and I was building up the wall of suffering. And I was hiring people. To build up the wall of suffering. The more you sit there and talk about the devil, the more you give him power. If I don't mention you and I just walk away, you have no power. The biggest economic thing black people could do in the freaking world is stop watching the news. because then all the advertisers would go off. All the gossip shows and reality shows and news stations are plants for the people who really love the wall of suffering. If you know somebody who loves the wall of suffering, press 6. If you know somebody who loves the wall of suffering and will fight you to leave, press 6. Even if it's yourself, because you might be at the wall of suffering and fighting. Because I know a lot of people who say they're conscious, they still at the wall of suffering. Oh, how you doing? Well, I'm doing okay, because for this coronavirus out here, wall of suffering. So how you feeling today? I'm doing good, considering there's a pandemic going on, wall of suffering. How you doing today? I'm doing good. I just wish the white man would stop being such a racist pig and let the gods of Atlantis rise back who have melanin and just come back into power. Yes. Wall of suffering. Most of your conscious, Phil Valentine, wall of suffering. When you try to scare people into something like a preacher, you're at the wall of suffering. I don't care who it is. Dr. Sebi was at the wall of suffering. I used to be a construction manager. I used to be a contractor. I used to have a whole firm helping the wall of construction. I did not know that I was contributing to building the wall of suffering for other people. Yes, I was contributing. It ain't got shit to do with my melanin skin. Is what the words coming out your mouth is what frees you or holds you to the wall of suffering. One more time, the words coming out of your mouth is what ties you to or unbounds you from the wall of suffering. Why are you talking about the worst thing in the worst case scenario? Why? You don't have anything else to talk about? Because when you continue to talk about the wall of suffering, you have a pandemic that happens everywhere. Shut down. Go out. Can't come outside. Blah, blah, blah. All the Uber is making a killing now because there's no ride sharing. You got to get the whole car to yourself. What? Yeah. Who else? People that don't normally speak good words, they're all at the wall of suffering. Hanging out. The white man did this. Polite is a construction manager at the wall of suffering. It's other names I probably could call out, but you know what? I'm just identifying what is apparent in your face, unfiltered, unscripted, because you weren't prepared before, because your lack of awareness is what got you jammed up. Lack of awareness of what the entrepreneurs were doing, causing a problem that they can fix and make money off of it, and now you are suffering. So if you feel that you're suffering, that means you're at the wall of suffering because of the words coming out your mouth that somebody else is controlling. To live free means to control your mouth. I'm influenced by joy. I take and see what's going on in the world, and I just go the other way. I just go for joy. I'm moving this way. I'm moving linear path towards success. I will cut you all the way loose for your mouth. How many of y'all know somebody that every time they open their mouth it's tough to listen to them? Then you got some people that always just brighten your day. I'm going to tell you now, if you're coming close to me, you got to be more careful of what you say. I ain't social distancing from you because you could be 10 feet away and still say some most of the ignorantest sugar honey iced tea out your mouth ever. What is social distancing going to do for me when somebody is still speaking poison in my ear? I can still hear them. Press 6 if you know somebody got a toxic mouth. Watch the 6s go up. Give them 3 6s if they keep talking like the devil. Now that you know what the wall of suffering is, if you understand what I'm saying, press 5. If you know somebody's got a toxic mouth, press 6. Put a whole bunch of 6s if they got a toxic mouth, but they your family, and you just wish they would stop, but you ain't got the courage to say nothing to them yet. Damn. Ain't that shit crazy? The joker just sitting over here spitting on you with all this toxicity and all this suffering. All this suffering is coming to you. And they think it's okay. They're not dumping on you. They're letting you know where they are. They're letting you know that they are at the wall of suffering. That's how you got caught off guard. How do you, remember the name of this video is, why were you so unprepared? You were so unprepared because you were stuck to the wall of suffering. You had on a Velcro suit. You went shopping for a Louis Vuitton Velcro suit, got a running start, and then jumped up onto the wall. Hey, what's up? I'm smoking weed. Weed is legal now. I'm doing mushrooms. I got crystals. I'm practicing magic. But you won't get off the wall of suffering because you're still acknowledging a whole bunch of bullshit. Pardon me for cursing. My apologies. I have no energy for that. I know, but people say they ain't got no energy for it, but is it still around them? Why is it still around them? I was like, is that what I do? Social distancing? Because people be like, what you doing to A? I be right here in front of this computer. Be right. Let me y'all probably think I'm joking, right? Come on, let's what is this? Hold on. Y'all can't see everything. But I have 3 screens set up. I have 3 screens set up. Trading, looking at the world, projecting, trying to do my part to become free myself. I can't lead nobody else and tell nobody else what freedom look like if they ain't there. Because the key to your freedom and the key to leaving the wall of suffering is what? Thank you, Nicole. She just asked, how did you get off? Uh-oh. First off, you're going to have some help. So everybody type hashtag zone of genius. Your zone of genius is how you get off the wall of suffering. Everybody please type hashtag zone of genius. Barefoot Farm said, he said, I'm a contractor. At least he was honest about it. When you realize that you own the wall of suffering and you're not operating your genius, then you can get off of it. Awareness lets you know where you at. How far are you from it? How deep are you into it? You might not just be, your back might not just be up against it. You may be embedded into the wall. And you got to pull this all out first before you start moving linear. You may not just be stuck. You may be embedded with it. Zone of genius. You must get into your zone of genius in order to leave the wall of suffering. You must get into your zone of genius. That's what I do. They've always been asking me, what kind of coach are you? What kind of coach are you? It just came to me myself. I'm a zone of genius coach. I help people get into their what? Boom. I help people get into their zone of genius. So many people I have given the formula to be in their zone of genius and they stop working at it. They stop being committed to it. And they just go back because the wall of suffering is comfortable. Let me please. The zone of genius is not comfortable in the beginning. And the wall of suffering has comfort all the time. Hey, look, remember when I said I'm a short Bitcoin? I shorted Bitcoin. I done made $7,000 since I've been on the phone. This is my paper account, but I'm going to show y'all. Look at that. You see that number right there? I just put that order in. Come on, man. 77. You see that? Ow. I put a short in. I told you Bitcoin. I told you what was Bitcoin was about to do. It's a new moon. Sell. Woo! Look at that. Look at that drop in the last hour. See that red candle, baby? You see that red candle? That's money. Good gracious. My bad. I wasn't even paying attention. I just looked up. You see that red candle? That's money. See that? That's $7,400. The screen don't want it. It's $7,400. Golly, I love it. I mean, it started dropping as soon as I put my order in. Let me look at the 15-minute. Oh, Jesus, look. I caught every drop. Sell, baby. Whew. Okay, my bad. Back to teaching. I'm sorry. I just got excited. Let me get back over here. Let's get back to what we were talking about. Damn, that was fast. I gotta set my MetaTrader 4 account up and Get in the, oh, I got maltrated for. When you leave the wall of suffering and be at the land of success, ideas just start hitting you like a wave. Oh, let me finish the story. 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 My teacher said when you're at the, listen. Press 2 and share the video. My teacher said when you're at the wall of suffering, you can't hear God talk to you. God can talk to you, but you can't hear it at the wall of suffering. God can be giving you a message. You could be trying to get into your zone of genius, but you just won't leave. You have the formula for your zone of genius, and then you won't leave the wall of suffering, so you can't hear the additional details that you need. I can only give you so much. Some of it got to come up from the Most High. I'm God with the little g. I give you the formula that God gave me that I use. But when he said, I can't hear God, that's over for me. I can't be in a place where I can't hear God. I can't function like that. I can't function in a place where I can't hear the Creator. Nope. I got to hear the Creator all the time. So immediately I was like, I'm leaving everybody. I'm leaving everybody. My mama, my sister, my brother. I love God more than I love everybody. My ministries is God First, Universal Temple Healing Ministries. God first in my life. When I'm at my lowest, when I'm at my highest, I got to call on God. And if I'm at the wall of suffering and I can't hear God, he's talking to me, but I can't hear him because there's too much suffering going on. The further you get away from God, the further you get away from the wall of suffering, the more you can hear God's voice. The further you get away from the wall of suffering, the clearer you can hear God's message. If this is making sense, press 8 right now. This is making sense. The further away you get from the wall of suffering, the clearer you can hear God's message. If you understand that, press 8. What up, Mike Beckfield? Thanks for stopping by. If you want Instagram, press 2 if you invited 2 people to come through. That's the underlying power that I can't explain. It just happened, like my time. That's what Belle Rodriguez says. Shanika says, help me. Help you how? Everybody's calling for help, but help you what? Here's the biggest thing about the wall of suffering. You're going to have to learn to be radically honest. You're going to have to start being radically honest in order to leave the wall of suffering. That is step number 1. After awareness is 0. Oh, I'm at the wall of suffering. How do I get off of here? Radical honesty out of my mouth. You know how you done say something to somebody and hurt their feelings and it just cuts. Oh, you're ugly. Your breath stinks. Wow. You can use your mouth too to tell the truth and be like, I'm out. This shit ain't working for me. This is uncomfortable. I don't like this. I'm heading over there. I really don't have to tell you what I don't like. I'm going to tell you this is where I'm going. Negroes Johan. We're talking about the wall of suffering. How do you get in the zone today? How do you get in the zone of genius today? Oh man, it's tough. It's work. I got a program I'm creating because first off, you're going to need help. And you're getting little things right now that I'm telling you. How do you get in your zone of genius? How willing are you to be radically honest? How aware of you are your situations? How willing are you to leave your family in the situation that you are in? To start over in the land of success. I did. I look at all the stuff now and I keep looking at how beautiful God is. How resourceful God is. How I lost everything several times in my life. This damn chair right here is so cushiony. Just like everybody comes over here and sits in this chair. This chair was like $150. not bragging because that ain't really a lot of money, but to be able to even have a chair like this where I come from of having nothing and now I sit and I mean it's like cushy, 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 cushy right here. It lays back. Oh my. It ain't just regular. Where am I doing at? Don't make me hit y'all with the whistle. Bye. God blessed me with this chair. That's why I'm telling the story. God blessed me with this chair. Let it back up. God blessed me with this chair because I said I'll start over. A lot of y'all don't want, the way you get into the zone of genius, the first thing is you gotta be able to put something down to pick something up. Can I put something down to pick something up? Some of y'all want to pick something up and you ain't putting nothing down yet. Won't meditate for 10 minutes a day. Won't change your habits. I was the same way. The more I change my bad habits, the further I get away from that. If you want to know how to get in your zone of genius, stick close to me. That's all I do. And I do it better than anybody. Nobody is messing with me in getting the zone of genius. Nobody. I'm the best at it. And I'm going to continue to be the best at it. So just stick close. Watch these live videos. Get the meditations. Take all the courses that I have. Everything that I have designed for you. Go to selfdiscoveryclass.info and take a course. Especially, course number 4 was how to get your money house in order. Everybody's worried about money, right? Go get the whole bundle. You quarantined, you can't go nowhere. We got 17 classes over there for $425. Or you can get one class for $35, a la carte. Made them all last year. They really, what about your book of shadows? What about your protection? What about your relationships? Huh? What about you honoring your ancestors? Got a whole 3-hour class, selfdiscoveryclass.info. Selfdiscoveryclass.info. If you inbox me and say you're looking for one of them classes, that's really all I'm going to do. If you ain't took a class, if you ain't took one video class of all this stuff that's out here, then what are you saying? You ain't really trying. She says, well, hidden switches. I am hitting switches. The bottom comes out too. It's got a legs on it. The whole thing is crazy. Oh man, I gotta catch up on the. What up, Al? Word. When you excited, you get sidetracked real quick. Yeah, but you gotta understand all that, yo. Yep. Correct. He will remove you. He will remove you. Oh, she said she needs some deep soul stroking. That's good. 8s. I see some 8s people understanding. Most are not radically honest, even if they are conscious. Adrian, speak that word. Speak that word, Adrian. Thank you, Hidden Wisdom 88, selfdiscoveryclass.info. I suggest you go over there and get the whole bundle. Just get all 17 classes. Or you can just go over there and just get one, just go down there and just order what you want. You don't have to go get hot dog and fries and chili. You can just go get just the hot dogs. I've been suffering since I was a child. I'm trying to stop suffering. I'm doing shadow work as of right now. I self-sabotage myself. Aisha Brandon, I need you to come on over to Instagram. Come to OYE517 and I need to ask you a question about what does your shadow work look like? A lot of y'all say you're doing shadow work, but you don't really know how to do shadow work. A lot of people say, I'm doing something and it's mouthy, but they haven't had a real teacher to show them. They could be like, oh, I'm in a fight, or oh, I'm doing such and such and such and such. Light by Nature, did we do some shadow work last week or 2 weeks ago? Yes, I also want to know how you coming along, ma'am. There go my cuz Miss Whitted is in the building. Righteous, I felt all that. Started from the bottom, fell, and then started again with the whole new bottom. Me and Porky was talking about me. Is that a camel or is that a goat? What is that? You and Porky was talking about me and how I'm the GOAT. That's little cuz right there. Y'all are getting me emotional. I'm not the GOAT. I work hard. And I try to work hard. I don't know about the GOAT. I'm not afraid to leave things behind. Well, then, but what are you starting over with? Do you have a plan? Cats was unprepared because they didn't have no plan. Do you got leadership in your life? Where's your leadership at? Where's your coaching at? Who are you dedicated to? Are you all in? I just got finished talking to my man. I was like, yo, you're not focused. You're not focused, yo. And that's my warning. When I tell you you're not focused, you're getting ready to get cut off. You're not focused. I can't even be playing with you right now because mistakes is too high. And it's my own personal mistakes. I could give a freaking flying flip about some kind of pandemic. That shit that shit is nothing. You get a strong immune system, this shit is over. How you get a strong immune system? Tai Chi and Qigongs. Come on, let's get it. Let's take the feet and spread them apart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Don't let the hands touch. When you turn sideways, you see the hands are not touching. Let them come down the front. When the hands come up in the front, inhale, only to the heart. So if I'm touching my heart and my hands come out, that's as far as they go. Don't be bringing the hands way up here. Look at there. That's above my head. All we doing is right here. So you inhale, bring the hands up to the heart. Turn the palms up. Keep inhaling back. That's 100%. Exhale 100%. Inhale 100%. Keep the hands in front of you. Y'all see I got my hand. I don't have my hands back here. I got my hands where I can see them in front of me, but I got them wide like I'm holding the sun. But they're not back here. They're up here where I can see my palms. And then we close. This strengthens your immune system. That's just one exercise. Strengthen your immune system, man. You know how to breathe. You inside, learn how to breathe. DCR in the building. One thing about me, though, from the shit I came through and the memories that I have, when I see some of my family who's proud of me from what I come through, it gets me damn teary-eyed and emotional and be like, oh, there go my why. There go my why. I get refocused. I was just talking about a lesson I learned on the streets just yesterday from Gary Snow on Deep Creek Road. And I'm going to share that, and then we're going to close out in prayer. Private coaching with OE's son. You can get that too. Selfdiscoveryclass.info. Yes, Lonnie, that is the joint. Yep, let's pin that. Hey, Katrina. Anthony 318 is in the building. One pretty C is in the building. Apollo Michaels is in the building. Let me give a shout out to the fam. Who was doing the exercise with me? Press 1. Press 1 if you was doing the exercise with me just now. Press 1 if you was doing the exercise with me. Who was in here getting that Qigong on? Absolutely, I want to see who doing what. I'm trying to figure out my zone of genius. It's a challenge. Do you have help? For all of the people who say I'm trying to figure out my zone of genius, who's helping you? Who's helping you? Is it somebody free from the wall of suffering or somebody at the wall of suffering? Bless. I have a lot of plans I want to implement. I just don't know how. I don't have any coaches. I'm by myself. Why you by yourself? Skibo, what up? Two of Diamonds checking in. I see you. What up, Kendra? Hi, Kendra. Oh, yeah. For the fam. Man, what are you just walk in and sit down? What are you doing? Fuck. He gets on my fucking nerves sometimes. Like, my motherfucking brother be on my motherfucker. Look at the profanity he be pulling out. You know what I'm saying? Sit down. This shit is live, so we unfiltered. Put some Florida water on. Get your shit together. Golly. It's real life, yo. This isn't a coincidence at all. Oh, I'm going to tell you this snow about Gary Snow. Gary Snow, a living legend. Terrell, I'm finna tell us know about Gary Snow. Everybody listen up. Everybody type Gary Snow if you want to hear this. If you want to hear this story, type Gary Snow. Something Gary Snow taught me. That exercise that I just taught was called Crane Draws in Chi. Crane Draws in Chi. Queen Ross, she said, I'm driving this 18-wheeler right now. Well, you keep your hands on the damn wheel. 2 hands on the wheel for those of y'all who know what that is. I've been tuning into you. No coach yet. Well, that's on you. I'm finna tell you this story about what Gary Snow told me. All right? All right, so check it. We was heavy in the streets, right? Heavy. And Gary Snow said, man, hoes will make you late. This is about a true story that happened today, too. This some shit happened today. Joker came down here with 20 P's and the nigga ain't had the money. And I gave him my connect.
That's playing games.
That's not even a game. Well, it don't matter. That's where they want to be at. And then they was like, well, you know, if money going to be made, we're going to make money. No, you're not. Not with us. Not with us, because he said lose his number. Nah, don't worry about that. So Gary Snow says, yo, listen, everybody type this down. Hashtag, hoes will make you late. Hoes will make you late. So now I'm like 21. I'm tooting powder. I'm selling powder. I'm selling weed. I'm selling crack. He an OG older than me. He got way more weight than I got. I'm not at the level of weight that he's at. I'm moving stuff, but I'm not moving it like that. I make him move a couple ounces. This joker's moving keys, things like that. And he says, young boy, hoes will make you late. So I'm thinking that he talking about when I'm, dealing with like women and stuff. And I said, what you mean? Hoes with an S. Hoes will make you late, right? So I said, what you mean? He said, if I'm going over here to take a package to somebody and I'm saying, yo, meet me at 3:30 at the barbershop, right? And then at 3:45, they're not there. And then they show up at 3:50. First off, you wasn't supposed to wait 20 minutes. But then they get there and they be like, yeah, man, you know, I was over here messing with them bitches and stuff. You know how them hoes is, man. You know how them hoes is. Because now doughboys sometimes will put some pussy before business. And so Gary Snow was like, you leave. But you look at him and say, yo, hoes will make you late. And sometimes you the hoe. Sometimes you the hoe. You may be blaming somebody else. It's like, oh, well, man, I got so much money and I'm banging it out so good. She wouldn't even let me go. She wouldn't even let me go, man, to come over here and get this dope, get this work from you. They think it's a game. They think it's a game. And then they start putting it on her. Ooh, well, her. Well, if the shoe's on the other foot, she'll leave your dick hard as a damn Rottweiler to come get her damn money. So who the real hoe? Not her. You. A lot of niggas is real hoes. Real hoes. So hoes will make you late, but you have to see, are you the hoe? Because when you ain't on your shit, you ain't on your sugar honey iced tea, excuse me, then guess what? You the real hoe. Because you jerking yourself off. You playing with yourself. You ain't playing with nobody else because you got one chance to really act crazy. You know what I'm saying? Especially over some bread. Especially if it's the first time. If we've been doing business together and then, you late, something came up, we can have a conversation about it. I ain't gonna cut you off. But on the first time that shit happened and we ain't even got no repertoire or no rapport or nothing, who's the hoe? You the hoe. Ania, she know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm definitely going to send this last prayer out to my man, Gary Snow, because I love him and he not in the position that I would prefer him to be myself, but I can't stay in the place where he's at. I wish that he would have stayed my mentor. A lot of people would look at him now and I'll be like, yo, this right here, my mentor. You crazy. This damn, no way. Yeah, this nigga right here helped me get where I'm at right now. And then they said, well, look at him now. Why he ain't there? That's all right as you praying for them. Is you praying for anybody? Did you learn a prayer to pray for somebody who ain't where you wish they was at or where they could be? Did you pray for them? Did you have grace for them like somebody had for you? Aquarius Maximus is in the building. Peace to the Queen. The name of this video is, what is the wall of suffering and why weren't you prepared? Really is, why weren't you prepared? But now we're explaining the wall of suffering. The wall of suffering came with the planet Earth. You can't destroy it. Every piece of energy you give to it, it goes up 50 miles high and 50 miles wide. The Earth doesn't need to be saved. Humans are the problem. Every time you react out of fear or go marching or go talking about what you don't like, you're giving into the wall of suffering. When you're not focused and you got your energies all spread, the wall of suffering is just spreading your ass out like Jesus and sucking you back in the wall. You must leave the wall of suffering like this, laterally. You can't leave. You can't. You can't ascend from the wall of suffering. You must go this way. Walk away to the land of success. It's uncomfortable getting to the land of success because the wall of suffering is comfortable as shit. It's your own personal comfortable prison with cushy type stuff. Right. Move. Move. The only answer is movement. Change is the only thing constant in the universe. I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. What does that mean? All is always changing. If my ass is sitting right here and I ain't changing, then what I'm going to do? You feel me? So yeah, it's some fallen soldiers, some of my homeboys, some of my family. I don't never forget my glue though. You can't, like, if I'm around and like I'm around Snow and somebody try to take advantage of him, I'm not going to let it happen. You know what I'm saying? Because of his investment in me. His investment paying off now when he ain't even paying attention. Ain't no telling what he doing. I'm finna put all this prayer on his back. On his whole forehead. Absolutely. A lot of niggas hold themselves off to these females. Facts. I believe you. I remember right, trying to destroy the wall makes it grow. Let the wall go, bro, because trying to destroy the wall of suffering, you're going to come back a Christian missionary. That terrified me. That terrified me. I said, wait, Christian missionaries don't do nothing but go visit the sick and shut in. You fuck out of here. And then people come visit you. You visit the sick and shut in, then you become a sick and shut in, and niggas is coming to visit you. Oh no, I'm in it for adventure. Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Mexico. I got to get across. I got to hit Hawaii. I got to hit all of Europe. I got to hit much of Africa. I got to hit much of Asia. I cannot. I'm Knights Templar. I'm Magi. I'm with the niggas who discovered Jesus. I've been bringing frankincense and myrrh for thousands of years, probably millions or billions. But I got to get my head in the game right and get off the wall of suffering or it'll never happen. It'll never happen. Cero. Hopefully somebody of y'all go over to that self-discovery class.info. Please cop a course. Just get a course. And you're like, how do I get in the zone of genius? Cop a course. Get a teacher. What up, Tim? I see you, fam. So, then when you try to destroy the wall of suffering, it just gets larger. You have to leave it. Radical honesty is the way. Awareness. I gave y'all the #1 skill of the hustler. Thanks everybody who sent me a cash app. You know what I'm saying? Joker came over here to get his money. But they said that, two people said they said awareness before you. So I'm going to have to go. Now I got to scroll back through to see who said it first.
It's all good. It's all going to send it back to you anyway. I'm still going to send you $10.
Voila. Voila. That's why I said, that's why I pray for everybody who's seated in me. And I pray for jokers who ain't have it. It's all good. You paying me attention. You shared the video. You still honorable. That's how I look at it. If you just getting here and you want to send me a friend request on Facebook, make sure you send me a message. If you want Instagram, man, give me the follow. If you want me to follow you back, send me a message. Big shouts. Look at Bitcoin trying to trick me. You can't trick me, buddy. I got a sale in. I was just telling my lady the smell of frankincense and myrrh took me back to life before. These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it down. Yeah, that's about all I got for y'all today. You got caught unprepared. Get prepared. Get off the wall of suffering. That's all the coronavirus shows you who is on the wall of suffering. You ain't got to look around nowhere. It's easy when you hear people talking about it, talking negatively, mentioning things that have suffering components attached to it. They ain't focused. Cut them off. I sent this joke a message today. I sent him a message and called him, woke him out his sleep, and was like, call me back. He was like, what's it? The same thing I text you. Got but one message for jokers. That's it. Anybody got questions? On a scale of 1 to 10, how did I do today? And what was the one thing that you picked up from this share that you can use immediately? That joker was up. I was up $7,000. Now I'm back to 400. But I caught it right here. I caught the whole move. But it's a new moon, so there's finna be is this a sale? It falls on the full moon. It rises. No. I caught it all. We talk about that. We talked about cryptocurrency, all of that other stuff. I appreciate y'all for joining today. We're going to put this prayer right here, especially for my man. For y'all who say you're not on the wall of suffering is very tricky. Okay? You cannot talk out your mouth and say, I'm not on the wall of suffering. That you can't talk yourself. You can begin to free yourself from it through the words out of your mouth. But just saying that you off the wall of suffering does not just magically transport you. You must have joy. You must have a lot of joy, but you also must be able to, can you hear God? Because God, you can't hear God at the wall of suffering. That's the indicator that you ain't on the wall of suffering. And about how much money you got is, can you hear messages from the Creator? That's why you would need an altar. That would help you. That means you need to clean your ears out. That would mean you would leave some of the tomfoolery alone. Dun dun dun. Mystical native goddess, peace to the queen. Yeah, be brutally honest with yourself first. Don't feed to the suffering. Oh, and you can't save Earth. Lord Jesus. Oh, the Earth, we have to save the Earth. Google Young Adrias. The Earth ain't got to do nothing but call one meteorite down to fix this shit. The Earth can call one meteorite. If it really had a problem with you ninjas down here, white people, black people, the conflict you think you got, it can just call one meteorite and shut this whole shit down. Don't worry about it if the internet goes down. If the internet goes down, Mother Earth shut the shit down. She letting all this happen because it's all a joke. But if she want to shut it down, she shut it all the way down. And you will go to sleep. Everybody here, because one dust cloud block out the sun for a year. I don't know how you're going to die. Whether you're going to die with your hands here, you die with your hands on your sex organs, you can put your finger up your butt for all I care. But you leaving here if one meteorite, a nice piece, come and hit this planet somewhere. Type in Young Adrias. You can't save planet Earth. You need to save your own ass. Turn it to a beam of light. Let's get up out of here. You can't turn into a beam of light on the wall of suffering. That's why you got caught unprepared. Because you didn't know. Now you got the facts. All right? The entrepreneurs are calling this play. If you just got here, the entrepreneurs are calling this play. The entrepreneurs is the American dream is entrepreneurialism. An entrepreneur is a very well-studied hustler. And a hustler's number one skill is what? Awareness. Awareness. Awareness is how you don't get caught slipping. Awareness is how you have consistency. Awareness is what makes your hustle better. Awareness is networking. Are you talking to the police or are you talking to the connect? You talking to a snitch or you talking to somebody who got weight? Lord have mercy. I'm on one today. I'm glad I got all this out. 10 being the best, I'm continuing to walk away from the wall of suffering. Keep listening for the Creator. Before you go, let's do a photo shoot one day, and I'm going to inbox you. Go, photo shoot where? In Atlanta? I'm in the A. Ania, hit me on my inbox. I mean, ain't you got my phone number? Just call me. My family supposed to be calling me anyway. I don't know what that means. I want to do a photo shoot too, but I don't know what you mean. But I'm down for it. Should I go scraggly or should I get clean? That's another thing. Ladies, can I get that last piece? This is a little egoish because I'm scraggly right now. Do I shave, keep or shave? What for the ladies who are still here? What should I do? Should I keep the scraggly right now since everybody supposed to be inside, or should I go get fresh? I want to cut all this shit off. I can't stand it. But some of the ladies like, we like the scruffy look. So I'm going to see what y'all like. Me, myself, I'm going to cop. Keep and grow it out. I see 1 vote. We're going to put this Anna Bacoa down for Gary Snow. And for everybody else who need it. All right? And then we're going to keep it moving into other things as well. All right? Clean up. Somebody said clean up. Okay. Somebody said clean it up. Somebody said I like scraggly. We got a couple of votes. We'll go back and check it out. Nice big inhale through the nose. Slowly exhale out the mouth. Relax the shoulders. Father and Mother Goddess, find Gary Snow for me. Zoom in on him. Wherever he's at, he ain't too far from the creek. He's in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Ancestors, zoom in on him. Let this prayer surround him. Let this prayer uplift him. Let this prayer aid him in his battle with alcohol. Let this prayer slow down, if it be the Father's will. Inshallah, if it is Allah's will, let this prayer find him, uplift him, protect him, surround him, and restore him. Restore him. Restore him. Big inhale through the nose. Anna Bacoa, Gidulaki Menka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renad, Amcha Sagvanu, Tahara Nunara, Nagibor, Dushe Yakadeka, Kavava Shamran, Barkam Tyram, Rakame, Tazika Taka, Tamid Gamlan, Kasim Kadosh, Bararuf Tufka, Nahel Adateka, Yakid Gael, Amchapanez, Okre Katushka Teka, Shavatanu Kabel Ushma, Tazakatanu, Yodea Talamo, Bararuk Shem, Kavo Makuto, Lalam Vaed. Word. Thanks everybody for joining. Appreciate everybody for sending that love out to my man Gary Snow. I got a whole bunch of people I could pray for, but he the one came up today. I see cleaning up, shave, go get clean. Good gracious. Let it go to the full beard. It won't grow. All my stuff won't match. That's the other reason why I cut it off. I can't get that old thick Muslim look that y'all want. I'm young. You know, I just have been blessed with this immortality. So this is the best I got. I'm sorry. This like, trust me, it'll just keep getting frustrating. So everybody said they like me clean shaved. We're going to go jump on that. God's divine purpose, what it do. I know you like scraggly, but, you know, you've been voted down. We're going to go knock the whole thing off. All right? Yep. And tonight for dinner, I'm eating hot dogs with chili and coleslaw. Juggles is going to be like, what? Yeah. Where can I get that prayer? Inbox me. You can get it from Tybro.com. Free miracle prayer. You can just type in Tybro miracle prayer. You'll see it everywhere, or you just inbox me. I'll send it where to get it. Send it to where you can get it. Hey, Virgo Rising. What's my baby talking about? Virgo Rising, with your fine self. Hey there. Mwah. All right, fam. I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute. Peace.